What's going on YouTube? Yankees Jets fan 71 back with another video. Today, I'm going to show off some bobbleheads that I just got in, or picked up yesterday rather. Found a new store here where I'm at, and I found these three bobbleheads. They had more bobbleheads, and had I had more money, I probably would have picked up some more. But these were the three I chose at the store. I'm waiting on a fourth. The delivery tracking said it was delivered, but there was no package. So I'm hoping they didn't deliver it to a different address and leave it, because it does happen. They'll leave a package that belongs to another one of my buildings in my complex. So I'm hoping if that's the case, someone will bring it over and leave it in front of my building. Hoping it wasn't stolen. Or sometimes it'll say it was delivered, but it really wasn't, and then they'll just bring it in tomorrow. And so that's what I'm hoping they'll do. By the way, before I forget, happy Super Bowl Sunday. Go Seahawks. That's who I'm rooting for. And please, if you're out there, stay warm. Here it is brutally cold in the Northeast. We're in single digits as the time I'm recording this on Sunday morning. It's supposed to go up to, I believe, in the upper 20s today, but right now it's like 8 degrees, so pretty cold. Stay warm, guys. That being said, let's take a look at the bobbles I did pick up. First off, I did pick up this Masahiro Tanaka Foco bobblehead. These were sold at Yankee Stadium, and I believe they were also sold on the Foco site. This is the retail Tanaka. I have this set that I'm working on, and the store had this for under $10, which was unbelievable. So this one I snatched up, and I knew it was coming home with me. Not the best likeness to Tanaka. I love the base on here with the Yankee logo, with the blue and gray, Yankee blue, and the gray that the Yankees wear for the roads, with some stars on the sides of the bobble, or the base rather. Tanaka's number 19's in the back. This was a pitcher I really liked. He was supposed to be the next big thing for the Yankees when we signed him, but unfortunately, in the middle of his first season with us, he had a partial tear in his pitching arm. He never got it surgically repaired, and he was still a serviceable pitcher, but he wasn't the lights-out pitcher we expected the Yankees to have when we got him. They were still called Forever Collectibles when this came out, so, but it's still Foco, and it's a great piece that's going to be put into my I call these the toes up bobbleheads, or the bobble knockers, the knuckleheads, I should say. That's what these are. These are the knuckleheads, and I have a collection of them going, and this one is a perfect addition to that collection. Over here we got the Jorge Posada early forever bobbleheads. I have, in this particular set, I already have Jeter, Pettit, and David Wells. So I needed Posada. I believe there's a Jason Giambi that I'm going to need to grab at some point as well. Not sure which other Yankees were put out in this set. I'm guessing maybe A-Rod was in this set also. Not too sure, but I do have the set going. Not one of my favorite bobbleheads that Forever / Foco put out. The likeness is okay on Posada. They could have done better. The base is pretty generic. It's just a baseball in the back with a ribbon around it. He's standing on home plate. The dirt around it. Posada and raised letters on the front. The back, you just have his familiar number 20, which has been retired by the Yankees. This one is just pretty basic and generic, but still I'm working on the set. And if I don't have it in the collection, I'm going to want it. And this one was actually a pretty decent price as well. Now, this one is a Bobby Nystrom bobblehead that the Islanders gave out in March of 2020. I'm sorry, March of 2003. Actually, no, I think it was 2002 they gave this out. It's either 2002, 2003. I'm leaning towards 2002. And this was a bobblehead I've been looking for to add to the collection for a while. I have most of the Islander recent pick bobbleheads. I have the Horvat that's on its way. That's the one that's missing. Hopefully it shows up. I have to pick up the Matthew Barzal that they gave out earlier this year. I wasn't able to make that game. And then I need to work on the earlier sets that the Islanders gave out, and this was one of them. This was done by Alexander Global. If you know the bobblehead, you know that this was Alexander Global that put this one out. It's a great bobblehead. I love the. Back in the day, these were the home uniforms when the Islanders played and when Nystrom played. Nystrom was a big part of the Islanders dynasty. He was the one that scored the game-winning goal against the Flyers in the 79-80 Stanley Cup Finals. He's wearing his familiar number 23. He is known as Mr. Islander. And if you turn it around, everything is raised letters on this. None of this is stickers. None of this is painted on this. I love the early Alexander Globals. JP Morgan Chase sponsored this bobblehead. And this is actually a beautiful piece. Now, going to give you guys a little bit of a secret here. Well, not really a secret. What happened when I got after I paid for the bobblehead, the guy was wrapping it up. He dropped the bobblehead. Now, luckily, as you saw, there's no damage to the body. However, the head popped off. And they were just going to throw it out and give me my money back. I knew I could fix him, so I just said, listen, if you can cut some of the money out of it, I'll still take it. And I basically got this for about $10. So I was really happy with that. Came home, I glued it with lucite on the neck and the head. Just held it together I put a rubber band over it for about half an hour, and the head is on there good as new. So basically, just because the head popped off doesn't mean it can't be fixed, and I was able to fix them without any issues. So these are the 3 bobbleheads I did pick up this week. Hoping that the Horvat bobblehead comes in. I'm also working on one other bobblehead that hopefully will be shipped to me over the next weekend, and we'll be here next week, and I'll show that off. I'm going to absolutely try to do some more bobblehead videos because it seems like you guys like the bobblehead videos more than when I have the card videos. I'm going to still do both, but the bobblehead videos I think are actually pretty popular on my channel, so I'll do more of those. There are some pieces that I did get in recently that I have not shown off yet, so I will do that in the upcoming days and weeks. So guys, thanks for your time today. Please click that like button if you liked the video. If you haven't subscribed yet and you want to see more videos such as the one you've seen today, please give a subscribe to the channel and leave all comments down below. Stay warm, enjoy the Super Bowl, go Seahawks, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.